Okay, we're gonna do some harvesting. We already got some tomatillos. That one's a little messed up, but that's okay. We'll go like that. We have this elderberry. We need to harvest some of this elderberry. This one, it only has a couple green ones, so we'll pick the whole thing. Oh, that has a lot of green. We have quite a few here to pick. I mean, that are gonna be ready to pick. That one's all green, see? We have these stupid Japanese beetles that are attacking everything. I have another, we did one trap, but we put it far away, and I think we put it a little too far away. So we're gonna put one by the barn and see how that one does. But we did catch a lot in that one that's far away, but we gotta really step our game up here. This is cucumbers and beans, and right here some peppers, some carrots. Let's see our carrots. There's one. Not too big for how long it's taken. I feel like the carrots take up a lot of space for a long time, and maybe they're not as worth it to grow in a raised bed. I don't know. Let's see what else we can get. Maybe we'll find something that will excite me. Well, that one's pretty. We'll feed the tops to the rabbits. See what else we could get here. Should get, see, they're not even, I swear they've been in here forever. And they still just seem, okay, this one seems bigger. But still, It's like you could go buy a bag of organic carrots pretty cheap. Sometimes when you have a smaller gardening space, you got to choose what you think is more worthwhile to grow. YOLO bell. I have to check if that one. They're still green. I don't really like to pick them when they're green, but then sometimes they get sun skull and then they rot before they turn another color. Here's my butternut squash. I've been trying to fight off the squash bugs. Let's see if we can find any tomatoes. There's another probably butternut or spaghetti squash. Oh, butternut, I see them right there. I see two. Okay, so the tomatoes I've been picking when they're still yellow or starting to turn orange. There's a good one, because some of them have been getting, because of the rain, they were getting bottom end rot, whatever you call it. See, here's one right here. See it? Goodbye. Okay, so there's a good one. We'll get this one. Meh. And this one I could tell will have bottom and meh. It's so depressing when this one's probably good to pick. Maybe I'll wait a little longer. Okay, so that one's good. That one's good enough. It's just been, we have this heat wave right now, and first it was raining non-stop, which is why I have this going on. It just, your tomatoes can't uptake the calcium when it's like that. And it's just so humid and rainy, and then now we have a heat wave, and it's hot as can be. Today's supposed to be 97, but with humidity, it's going to be 100 and something. These ones are Shelby. These ones on this side are a Shelby, and they're determinate. I feel like if I don't get them when they're orange, though, they just rot too easy. What is that other one? Oh yeah, Tachi. Shelby and Tachi. This side's Tachi. That side's Shelby. Tachi does good, but... and Shelby, you can see all the tomatoes there. I mean, there's a lot. It's just this blossom end rot is... Okay, look at this one. Isn't that nice? These have been really big tomatoes. This is like big mama hybrid and sauce something. I gotta look. But still, they've got that going on too. I'm gonna add some more calcium, but it won't really probably help these because it takes a while to uptake. And then, see that? Meh. But these ones, yeah, you get big. See those really big tomatoes? They're really nice. This one, a caterpillar bit. Those stupid caterpillars. Or tomato hornworms. Here is another squash. Winter squash. This one, I don't see any squash on it yet. I did plant zucchinis, and I tried covering them. I got some zucchini, but it's definitely much harder here in Tennessee than in Arizona to grow a squash. Look at these nice peppers. I'm trying to wait for them to grow, to change color. Look at these cucumbers. There's one starting to come in. We have jalapenos. These are supposed to be, look at that. No bueno. That's what happens. You want to wait till they change colors, but then they'll do that. Guess I'll probably just have to pick them green. Probably especially with this really hot weather. Like that one looks nice. Look, it's like by the time they turn red, this is what happens. This is realities of gardening. Not just the beautiful parts. Look at those, these are supposed to be jumbo jalapenos, so that's still small. Hopefully they get really big. Look at those spaghetti squashes. Look at that one over there. Ooh, that one's looking big. There's our jalapenos. Let me see that one down there. I'm gonna probably have to come pick some of these because we're making salsa, even if they're a little smaller. Okay. Okay. I need to water this because I did plant some seeds, but it's just drying out fast. We have some watermelon. I do. Ooh, it's hot out here. I did see there's a watermelon right there. And here in this sink I have some mint. Here's my zinnias. So pretty. I had the best one down here. It's been here a long time. It's getting old. But look at how many layers that one has. Beautiful. Beautiful. I need to put wood chips so in this. I ran out of wood chips actually. How pretty though. Look at these dahlias. I need to trellis my dahlias better. This one, all kinds of stalks broke off. See, it's coming back new, but what a bummer that was. Some are bigger. There's a tomato. And then I planted these beans to go up this trellis stick I'm not fence post I'm not using. Look at that. Look at that. I better get some of these before that happens to all of them. Look how pretty. I heard they're ready when they get hard. I don't know if that's true or not, but they'll be fine. Oh, this one's starting to get burnt. There's a nice tomatoes. Let's check our cucumbers here. These I planted later, so they look like they're just starting to get going. There's a cherry tomato. There's water. See these peppers? I'm gonna add some more like, I don't know, something that retains water to this bed because they just wilt down really fast. There's a spaghetti squash. Let's see what we got over here. Look at all these cantaloupes. We have a ton of cantaloupe. How pretty is that? Okay, we have some cantaloupes starting to grow up there. There's so many. I think I counted like 15. Not counting those, so there's some in there. I gotta look. See if there's any more ready. Ooh, there's a big green tomato. See, that one's looking pretty with that spider web right there. It's kind of neat. Who knows what's in there? You gotta watch out here walking in any grass. Over here we have green beans. We should get those. These are quin bon, something like that. But I really like them actually. They've given me a lot of green beans. And you can eat them when they get big too. I gotta watch out for that wasp right there. They'll attack. These are starting, those bugs, as you can see, are really trying to take this plant out. Those Japanese beetle things. Ugh, those things are such a nuisance. But, I mean, it happens with all plants at some point. After you harvest off them, then some bug comes along and takes them out. That's why I'm starting new ones over there. There's some basil. I need to come get that. I'm trying to let some of these grow out for seed collecting. It's so wonderful to have a garden. Oh, here's a nice cucumber. Maybe these will get better. These were I forgot what you call them, but the ones with, you don't need to like pollinize. But I'm not impressed. These I planted earlier, and I've only gotten a few cucumbers, and they don't really taste. They're not that great. Here I have all these squash, so I gotta watch out. Okay, there's a pretty beet. Okay, look at that. Pretty butternut squash. Look at that. There's some Egyptian, those are Egyptian walking onions. I put those around my fruit trees also. I love beets. I'll have to make a beet salad. Those are ancho, I believe they're ancho peppers. Okay. I better get these buckets. These buckets lose water real fast. Let's see. Smashing my elderberries there. It's looking good. These are champagne bubble cherries. Those are going good. These are cilantro seeds. So we've just been picking them, and I put them in there. Hopefully they'll come. This one you can see, that's what a tomato hornworm does. I hope I got them. This one is, I don't know what tomato that is. This one's Anas Noor. Okay. These are cantaloupes. I had the cantaloupes just came up from last year. Last year, actually, they didn't do that great.
Our Colossus jalapenos are coming along. See them growing there. Our sauce tomatoes are coming along here. Looking good.
I'm Tachi and Shelby.
This mysterious melon plant is still growing really good. It's taking over on this one, taking over the bed. It's got tons of flowers on it. We're starting to get some fruit growing on there. It's growing in here with our other tomatoes.